This is the original Firefighter podcast, where we talk about anything you would talk about at the firehouse kitchen table. And sometimes we even talk about fighting fires. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Let's get into the show. We're going to swing over here to another problem that's been going on. We know that there's some things that happen within a fire department when you bring the new guys on and they go through the academy, and then they come out of the academy and they get put onto a company, and there's a little bit of a rite of passage that happens. It's always been there. I think the word starts with an H. Hazing.
Is there a Z?
Is there a Z in there?
It's like an IPA. I used to drink these IPAs. They were West
hazing.
Coast IPAs. They were really citrusy. Yeah. They were hazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are really good.
Yeah. So here's the deal. We once again have FDNY in the news. It was the trending story in Firehouse. So this goes back to an article, October 1st, 2025. FDNY suspends 3 captains after 11 firefighters are basically pretty significantly hazed. So I don't know. This, the videos are tough to watch a little bit. What's your opinion about this hazing incident here?
So it's always funny when it's like, oh shit, we got caught. Well, now we have a zero tolerance policy for these types of things. But what's the zero tolerance? Because to me, zero tolerance means you're gone. Well, you were suspended and then you got transferred. And
yeah.
And here's the lesson learned. Don't video record stuff at the firehouse, and don't take pictures. If those don't exist, guess what? This doesn't mean anything. It's the normal, hey, we were just ribbing the new guy.
That's our culture that we live in now. Like, nobody can help themselves but get their camera out and video and take photos. I mean,
well, we can't really talk. We're filming a podcast right now. So, I mean, to be fair.
But you know what I'm not doing? You know what I'm not doing? Here's what was happening. In 2 separate hazing incidents where FDNY members were made to do push-ups face down into cakes.
That's
and
abuse.
hugging hugging naked men.
Well, I mean, that's just a good Saturday night.
That's the part where it's like, okay, you might have been okay with the push-ups and, your face is going into, but it never works when you add exposed people.
Just real quick, I'm sorry. They weren't naked. They had sneakers on. Oh, I mean,
okay. I think that qualifies for then, doesn't it? Right? Movie.
Well, hold on, we can't say that word. We'll get banned on YouTube.
Okay,
so let's rewind that. You can't say the P word.
We're gonna beep that. Go beep.
Yeah.
Put a beep there.
I was going to say that has all the makings. Some chocolate cake, nudity, and sneakers have a makings of a really low quality dude on dude action film.
Yes.
I think that's like.
I think
it's an action film. No, it's like an action film. It's like Rocky, where there's 2 guys like action, like
I think that in that kind of action film that you're trying to refer to, I think that's actually in their contract that they have to be able to wear sneakers.
Yeah,
like that's their PPE.
And shorts.
That's their PPE.
Yeah, sneakers.
That's always sneakers.
Yeah. I guess the question would be, were there socks? Were they ankle socks or were they like calf socks? Wait, I feel like the calf socks and sneakers is where it's at. I think that'd be cool.
Today, yeah. About five years ago, that's ankle socks, but now
anklets.
The trend is your socks are pulled up again now. Everything's cyclical there, but
I guess I would have to say that no one probably complained. Right? It seemed everything I saw from photographs and reading, it is all male. There was no females involved that I found. So I got to imagine no one complained.
I don't think that makes it right, though.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not. There's no defending here, right? This isn't in defense of. But what I'm saying is, I don't think there was a complaint filed. I think the video probably hung them up, and someone was like, "Oh, you should check this out."
It always does. It always does.
Unfortunately, the firehouse, it's the rumor central, right? Telegraph, telephone, telefireman, right? So one person is one too many, and you have to kill them. You need to end their life in order to get away with the crime.
You both have to be in the video.
Now, that's not calling for violence, just to be clear. But
what if you're both in the video, though? Now you're both incriminating, each other, and so
Ooh,
then
like
you
a
don't have to kill each
pact
other.
kind of thing. Ooh, we can't say that word either. This is just going downhill real quick on this one. Thanks, FDNY. You just have to keep jacking around. Your culture's ruining it for everyone. You take things too far. Like, what happened to the good old days of just powder in their bed and they get out in their uniform and it's white on the white dust on them for a call?
Right.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
Those are good times.
Yes.
What are we doing, naked men hugging each other?
This episode of the original Firefighter podcast is sponsored by Castle Contracting. Castle Contracting offers commercial and residential restoration, leading the industry in roofing, residential siding, gutters and downspouts, egress window installation, storm damage assessment and repair, and solar energy, saving you money and time. If you want to be treated like royalty, contact Castle Contracting to schedule a free inspection. Call them at 877-512-4207 or go online and visit castleexteriors.net. That's 877-512-4207 or go online and visit castleexteriors.net. Serving Illinois, Wisconsin, and Kentucky, Castle Contracting has you covered. Your home is your castle. Call Castle Contracting today.
I mean, to be clear, the old boomers, and the old boomers on the job, they would walk around the station, getting out of the shower, towel over their shoulder, and nothing else. So that was normal.
Standing there
20 years
with
ago,
one leg up on the on the
20
bench.
years ago, the nudity was
letting all the
normal
goods
sight
hang
in the
out.
firehouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was okay, but everybody's got feelings and emotions and pronouns now that you can't get away with the same stuff even 20 years ago to now. I mean, everything's changed. Everybody's got trauma.
Yeah.
I would be you want to talk about trauma?
I would be traumatized.
That's
if
what
I
I'm
had
saying.
To
You
go
want to
through
talk
any of
about
that
trauma?
stuff too.
I remember being at the gym one time, walking past the sauna, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this guy in here. So I look, and it's one of our old retired lieutenants, and he's sitting there, right, legs up, and just balls out. Time to party. And I'm like, why would you wave at me? Why would you do that? I didn't need to see that.
Yeah.
I could have gone through life completely happy and never seen your balls in my life. Hashtag,
I had an officer that shuffled around in a pair of flip flops and the whitey tighties. So what are the okay? So if this rises, this incident, or these actually, there's a couple incidents here in the Bronx of the hazing incidents. And we already referred to one. You got guys doing push-ups and face first into cakes, and then they have to be hugging naked men, apparently. Okay, not good. We're just going on the record here. That's not good practice. And it's even worse when you put it on video and take photos. So, and then go further and then let those things come out. So first of all, it shouldn't be happening to start with. But I do have a question. What is acceptable in your opinion of, sort of the rite of passage, the things that we
will.
What
you
is
will
it?
never
Tell
get me to admit anything because, yet again, it's on camera, bro. Not going to happen. You know what's acceptable?
What? Tell me.
Shaking their hand and saying welcome. And that's it. Yeah. That's
so
it.
not even a rubber,
Fire
not even a rubber band. Okay, so at the
25.
kitchen sink. How
Welcome
about this
to
one?
Engine
This is
38,
benign.
Ladder 51. That's it.
This is benign. At the kitchen sink, you know how you have that water sprayer, right? You got
they used to do that.
Take
to
the
my
rubber
buddy
band and
he's and
turn the water
and guess
on.
What?
You get sprayed.
He's on. You know that guy. He's on one of
That's
our
an easy
upcoming
one.
episodes called "Frighteners and the Firefighters." Check it out, October 29th. But Chris Perello is one that tells a story about his encounter. He had OCD, very severe. I mean, we would do it to him if the faucet wasn't down the center. You moved it, he would walk by. He'd have to fix it every time. If the towel wasn't hanging
you're
right,
definitely
he'd come
messing
back
with someone
and
that
do
does
it.
that.
Oh, I mean, like, that's some pretty clean fun right there.
Absolutely.
Some pretty clean fun, especially when you spray them with the nozzle because you rubber band it. Yeah, that's what you're getting at, right? Clean fun. Yeah. Okay. That's
okay.
not
So here's
hazing,
another clean fun, and then we'll move on. But here's another one. How about? Okay. So you got a soda can pop, and then you just take a little thumbnail tack, and you just poke a little tiny hole at let them take a few sips, let them take a few drinks, and then somehow you get a little pinhole, and they just as they go to drink, a little bit of little dribble of soda gets on them.
I have two rules with pranks. You don't mess with their fire gear, and you don't mess with their food. And to me, the soda falls under the food category. Now,
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Now, there's only one thing, in my opinion, that's off limits to talk about, and that is family. Other than that, it's all fair game. So discussion-wise, family's off the table. Don't even bring it up. Kids, wife,
but everything
spouse,
else
husband,
is all right?
Not on camera.
Okay.
Don't record it.
So it comes back to...
How about we start there?
There we start
I
there.
will not... what I'm saying is there's some red lines. And those are some red lines, because if those get crossed, I will burn your house down.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
And let's be clear that we do promote less phones anyways, regardless. I mean, I part of the ruining of the culture in the fire service is everybody's on their freaking phones. So, we're basically saying, hey, put your phones away and just have some good, clean fun. Don't record it. Don't.
I had a captain.
Some of these things are bad. I mean, they really are. I mean, I'm sorry, but if we're still, making the whole exposing, having any sort of unclothed individuals in any of these moments in any of these videos is not good. It's not good.
What do you think was the thought process?
It's crossing the line of privacy for sure.
What do you think the thought process was like? Oh, this is going to be good. That they didn't, like, it didn't click, like, hey, don't put it on TikTok. Like, and that's the problem, is the new generation, like the millennials were just as guilty, right, with it. But the Gen Z, I mean, it's like, come on, man, let's stop it.
Can't help themselves.
You're messing it up.
We're
our own worst enemy. We are our own worst enemy in the fire service. If we have something going good, hold my beer. We'll mess it up pretty quickly.
We'll ruin it.
Things are going really good. Things are going good. It's kind of quiet.
We're just used to breaking things. So that's why we can't have nice things. That's why we can't buy new fire trucks, because we're just going to break it anyways.
Yeah. Well, that's also true. There were two things I was good at breaking: doors and hearts.
This has been the Original Firefighter Podcast. Thanks for watching and listening. Tune in each week on Wednesdays for a new episode. Like and follow us on all social media platforms, and subscribe to our YouTube channel today.